What is up, y'all? Coach B Spice here, where today I'm hopefully going to be helping you guys learn how to kick field goals on College Football 25. I decided to make this video and really get in the lab after I had a heartbreaking dynasty loss to Kentucky as offensive coordinator at Vanderbilt, where I missed 3 field goals throughout the game that could have changed the complexion of things at the time. Not only did I miss the kicks, but as you can see, I missed the kicks very badly. Like, I don't even know how someone could recreate how badly I missed these kicks in real life. So that led me to hit the practice mode and really dive in and learn what to do. I found several tricks and tips out there that ended up working. First, I went and found the best kicker in the game. Well, the second best. I refuse to live in a reality where Alabama has the best kicker in college football. Just doesn't feel right. Plus, this Minnesota kicker is named Dragon, and that's badass. To start, you want to use the left stick to control the arrow that determines the destination of your kick. Of course, if you're straight on, you won't need to move it, but if you're kicking from the left or right hash, you definitely will. You can also control the kick trajectory while moving up or down. Again, if you keep it where it is, you're in a good spot. Moving it down, I've found, gives you a little extra boost on kick power, but also makes it easier to have your kick blocked. Raising the arrow makes for a higher kick that's harder to block, but in my experience, also harder to control. The timing on the accuracy meter that moves from left to right is next. And if you're playing on Heisman, well, good luck. I wasn't really able to nail down a perfect timing strategy here. I did find the sweet spot for kicks. Fortunately, the game is somewhat forgiving in that regard, and if you keep the kicks placed in this range, you're typically good. The speed of this meter changes based on where you're at on the field. Anything within 45 yards is actually pretty doable. Anything beyond that can get a little crazy. Of course, dealing with the stadium pulse in an actual game is also a factor, which causes your arrow to move around a little bit and kind of makes it look like your idiot kicker got liquored up before the game. Once you click to set your accuracy in place, hold on to X or A to control the kick power, which is determined by the bar you see on the arrow. The one thing you do not want to do here is kick the ball in the red. It's like what you see on the throw meter. Avoid the red at all costs here. Kicking in the red is what causes you to kick like me in those clips you saw earlier, and you do not want to do that. After practicing a bit with one of the better kickers, I decided to use one of the worst kickers on the game. Now, something I've always done on this series over the years is recruit power kickers. Accuracy kickers are, well, accurate, but they often have super weak legs. So I found the worst kicker on the game that is a power kicker. Sorry, Cash Peterman. What I found was there wasn't a major difference. Now, obviously, I made more kicks with Dragon, but Cash came through for me several times, including this 51-yarder that I couldn't believe he made. To hit that, I went all the way down on the arrow before the snap to get that extra power boost that I told you guys about. Dragon was money, especially inside 45-40 yards. His meter also slowed down considerably, and he didn't seem to be impacted at all by stadium pulse or anything like that, so recruiting a good kicker does matter. Another thing I wanted to test out was battling the weather. I didn't kick in the rain or the snow, but did kick in the wind to try and see how much you needed to compensate for the wind, and the answer was not very much. In fact, I overcompensated a couple times and my timing was off and I missed a few. But don't overthink when it comes to this, just make a slight adjustment. This was with the wind speeds at around 15 to 16 miles an hour. I'm not sure how fast they get in the game. Obviously, if it's over 20, you will have to revise your strategy. There are also abilities for kickers as well. Clutch kicker, deep range, mega leg, and chip shot are all helpful. Clutch kicker platinum actually makes you immune to icing the kicker. Deep range makes it slightly easier on the accuracy timing from 50 yards out. Mega leg gives a slight chance to avoid the penalty for overkicking, and chip shot makes it slightly easier for timing on short field goals. In terms of icing the kicker strategies, I can't really help you there. The best advice I can give you would be to try and level up and negate your opponents being able to use this against you if possible. I know it was on the older games. I hope this helped you become a better kicker on College Football 25. I know it definitely helped me out, and I'm looking forward to that rematch with Kentucky because they don't want the smoke now if I get 3 field goal opportunities the next time we play. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to Spiced Up Gaming. We'll have plenty more College Football 25 content coming to the channel.